Came home very late last night. And everyone at home was hungry and grumpy, so I decided to make a very quick and easy meal. Over the weekend we've eaten so much meat, and I've cooked a lot of meat dishes, so decided to just keep it simple, and it'll be just vegetable dishes tonight with very simple flavors. So I will only be using carrots, cabbage, onion and garlic with a little bit of chili for flavor. It's very important to wash your cabbage thoroughly. There's nothing worse than eating eggs and vegetables. A lot of the times I grow my own veggies at home, so I always make sure to wash them thoroughly. And for the pumpkin, I'm using, well, actually it's a squash, it's a New Zealand squash. For one of them, I will cut an open entry on top. So this one here will be for the dessert, and enough room for my hands to go in and clean. So you sort of like cut into a little square rectangle on top of it, so you can stuff all your fruits for your dessert. And the other one would just be cut in half, and this one here will be for the vegetables. So it's really important that you remove all the seeds and all the stuff inside it, because when it's cooked it sort of tastes sour and not very pleasant at all. So cleaning is very important here, so you have to thoroughly clean the inside of your squash. I always use a teaspoon to clean into some of the corner areas and things like that, and it works. So make sure you wash the inside and the outside thoroughly. So one of the things I do when I'm always cooking is I always make sure to clean up after everything. So when I clean the veggies and things like that, I make sure to clean it up afterwards. And this here is just to prevent all the dishes sticking up at the ends, and it's discouraging to cook when you have to wash so much dishes at the end of it. So yeah, so I sort of like have a methodical method of like washing every time. So I guess I'm so used to it. So now you just dice your vegetables, and try and dice them as small as you can, because so then they will fit nicely into into your squash. And squash are quite small in comparison to pumpkins. Yeah, so I really love cabbage. If I could, I'd eat cabbage every day, but it's unfortunate that everybody else in the house doesn't enjoy them as much as I do. I also love cheese. Cheese is my biggest weakness, because if I could, I would put cheese in every meal. And chili is an important component into this meal, because it gives it that little bit of a kick. Because there's not much spice in it, it sort of gives it a little kick. As for garlic, I love to eat garlic whole, so like I said, if it was up to me, I would just leave it whole. But I guess I have a lot of picky eaters in my household. So when I do dish out the meal, I have to pick off the whole garlics and I put them in my plate. Oh, and I forgot tomato as well. So you have to add a little bit of tomato into it, because tomato has that little bit of a sour taste. It's a nice little mixture with the squash. So pretty much here, the method here is to fry all the veggies, but you only fry them half cooked, because you will also cook them when they're inside the squash. So here is so you're sort of like just filling them up now. So you're just putting the mixture in there, and because I've had a long day today, I will put a little bit of cheese on top of mine. So these. But this is optional. And for dessert, like I said, it's very simple. So you just put the banana and you have no idea how yummy this tastes. So it's pretty much just cut up fresh bananas, and you add a bit of cinnamon into some milk, and that's it. And you fill it in into the squash. And if there's little gaps or little spaces left for more, so you can just add a little bit of water to give it a bit of juice. This is so delicious, so delicious. It doesn't look it, but it is so yummy when it's cooked. My grandmother used to make this recipe, and this was one of my favorite. She wouldn't give us ice cream, so she would make this. So this is what they look like after you finish stuffing them. So then now, so you cover the cabbage mix into the squash with foil, and then close the door to the squash. Okay, so this is here. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. Can't tell you how delicious this tastes. And I think I've got an extra squash, so I will be making the dessert again. So it's a really yummy, delicious, light and tasty meal. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.